Ah, fuck. Started the stream already. Mm. So go here. Open up this guy. Open up this guy. Is Depp versus Heard really role play? Hell yes. Is Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard really role play? Hmm. Both characters seem to be in on their act. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial is now in its fourth week, and so many are still gripped. People are still consciously following or not following the trial as if it were a television drama. Oh, yes. Wait, that's probably because you, spectator. Kimberly Lau, a partner of New York legal firm Warshaw Burstein, and this week, the testimony of the witness and documentary evidence will be even more essential for a jury to determine who is really telling the truth and who may be acting out the role. The more slippery truth, however, is that both parties are playing out roles. I told you that shit. Hold on, let me turn on the fucking lights. All right. Both parties are playing out a role. Fucking knew it. Kimberly Lau, wants to get in on the drama. Telling the truth, who may be acting on a role. The slippery truth, however, is that both parties are playing out roles. As in a reality TV or any good court fiction, the thrill comes from trying to figure out who is faking what and when. My view is perhaps more sordid. Watching the trial quite closely, I can't help but wonder, is this some sort of legal themed role play? Is it possible that Heard versus Depp, have you heard Johnny is deaf, is actually one big sexual fantasy being played out in court of law before the world media? Sexual fantasy? What the fuck are you talking about, sexual fantasy? It's one big sexual fantasy. Wait a minute. Sexual? Sexual fantasy? One big sexual fantasy being played out in a court of law before the world media? If the testimonies have taught us anything, it's that Johnny and Amber appear to be enjoying degrading each other, and for two people who have very little left on their sexual bucket lists, this exceptionally high-profile case could be, in fact, the most elaborate role play ever. At certain points, it almost seems as if one of the two catches the other's eye for a moment, whilst giving testimony, and you, the viewer, can sense a bat's squeak of sexuality that appears to be imperceptible to the court. At one point, Rottenborn asks Depp, "You are a lot bigger than Amber, correct?" Physically, Johnny smiles, and after a pause says, "I wouldn't say that." Depp then smiles to himself and looks down before appearing to glance to the left of the courtroom, where Miss Heard is sitting. In general, Johnny's glances at Amber are momentary. It feels as if Johnny is trying her gaze, like some kind of eye contact tantric exercise. Wait a minute. Amber, in general, performs her testimony to the jury. Yeah, I was saying how that was very coached. Then you look at the jury, and then you look at the jury. But often looks straight ahead to where Johnny is seated in front of her. Is this conscious? Is this a conscious tactic? Oh, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. In her testimony on Monday, she testified that she often looks to Johnny in court, but that he barely looks at her because she'll never see his eyes again. Could this all be a part of a very complicated ruse? A flirtatious dance, perhaps? A flirtatious dance? What the fuck are you talking about? Flirtatious dance. Amber has even been appearing to ape Johnny's courtroom outfits. Ape? Amber has been even appearing to ape Johnny's courtroom outfits. Oh, Miss Amber Heard. She's just ruffles around the edges and everything. April 11th, Johnny wore a double-breasted gray suit, and on 12 April, Amber wore a double-breasted gray suit. Oh, she's aping him. One day, Johnny wore a Gucci tie adorned by a bee, and 2 days later, Amber wore the same Gucci tie. She wants to be Johnny. She is fucking Johnny. She's fucking Amber Heard. Another day, Johnny wore pinstripes. The following day, Amber wore pinstripes. Oh, you catching a theme here? Might this be some sort of implicit acknowledgement of each other? Whilst the trial demands they cannot speak. The unreality of the case stems from, in part, its many extraordinary twists and turns. Depp is suing his wife for $50 million, alleging defamation and loss of work following an op-ed she wrote for the CIA Post, no less, in which she described herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. Heard responded by filing a $100 million countersuit. Depp and Heard both say they are the victims of domestic abuse. This week, Amber is being cross-examined by Depp's lawyers. Last week, she denied the claim that she defecation of a nation, defamation of a nation, defamation in his bed, she defamed him by defecating in his bed, an act of malice. She says that, in fact, her puppy Boo is responsible. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Get it? Aw. Doggy shit in your bed. Boo-hoo. Aw. Take him down a notch. Take him down a notch, Amber. She claims eaten Johnny's weed and had bowel control issues. Oh, because he ate your weed. He shit in your bed, you fucking motherfucker. Oh, he shit in your bed, Johnny. The puppy Boo. Boo. Oh, boo, boo. Oh, boo. Shit in Johnny's bed. Eating Johnny's weed. And the dog shit in your bed because of your weed. Your ex-wife, doesn't like your weed. Yeah. The dog ate your fucking... That sounds like a lie, Amber. The dog ate the weed and shit in the bed. Fucking liar. No, I just say anything. The dog ate the weed and shit in the bed. Sounds like she's a little bit fucking sassy bonita. She denied the claim that she defecated in his bed. You took a shit in his bed, didn't you, Amber? And you got, embarrassed. And then you're like, the boo-boo did it. Huh? Boo. Cry me a river. Johnny's weed. Johnny's ex-girlfriend and Amber's sister will take to the stand soon. Ladies and gentlemen, this week was forced to admit that despite her pledge to donate the entire $7 million divorce settlement to charity, very little of the money was actually sent by her. Elon Musk donated $1 million in her name. Really? Yep. I knew something went on twisted that night. Sordid affairs. Sordid affairs in the sex trial of the century. What sex? She seemed, maybe it's the Met Gala. Eyes wide shut. She seemed quite embarrassed to acknowledge that the bulk of the donations made it in her name were paid by a certain Elon Musk. Her boyfriend after Deb. I wouldn't call him my boyfriend. I just sent him up to the penthouse, Johnny's penthouse. This cringe-worthy case of virtue signaling gone wrong in many ways is the underlying theme of Amber's case. Oh, God. Social media has come out overwhelmingly in favor of Johnny. Johnny. Yet the broader court of public opinion appears to agree that both individuals are two spoiled, rotten, narcissistic, dysfunctional celebrities who are using the courtroom as a means of airing out their dirty laundry in the most public way. Certainly, it seems unlikely that Johnny will win the case, especially after he lost his case against the Sun newspaper in November 2020, which acted as the table read for the current televised trial. You leave our Johnny alone. This is partly because of the libel laws in the state of Virginia, which Heard's lawyers are invoking in order to make the case that her Washington Post article was a matter of public interest. But I thought you weren't a victim. But in that you said you were a victim of domestic violence. I've never said I was a victim. But the thing that started this whole thing, you said you were a victim of domestic violence. These ironically named anti-SLAPP laws, yes, indeed, anti-SLAPP laws stand for Anti-Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation, and were made to protect people from being sued when they speak out on matters of public interest. Amber's op-ed, in which she puts herself forward as the champion of domestic abuse, appears not to have aged well. Taped phone calls between the two reveal taunting Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp, I am a victim of domestic abuse, and see how many people believe or side with you. The idea that Amber could put herself forward as a poster girl for such a serious issue, where many women are seriously harmed, in many cases killed by their partners, indicates the depths of hell and breadth of her narcissism. Johnny, meanwhile, has become a TikTok star, partly due to a range of amusing episodes in which he appears to be enjoying himself. Take, for an instance, the mega pint comment Amber's attorney unfortunately named Attorney Rotten Born. She was born rotten. Plays a video in which Johnny is storming around his kitchen in a cowboy hat at 10 a.m. How could you be in a cowboy hat at 10 a.m.? Plays a video in which Johnny is storming around his kitchen in a cowboy hat, 10 a.m., before finishing off a magnum of red wine. Magnum red wine. You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct, sir? Rottenborn ventures. A mega pint, Johnny smirks. I poured myself a large glass of wine. I thought it necessary to deal with fucking Amber Heard. The Amber Alert. That's his Amber Alert. Johnny smirks. I fucking poured myself a large glass of wine to deal with fucking my ex-wife here. I'd be lying if I didn't identify with those words during 80% of my waking day. But there are other moments in which Johnny's star sinks into bathos. Bathos? Shut up. Bathos? You talking about Bezos? Sinks into Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos trying to get in on this fucking thing? Is Jeff Bezos trying to get? Oh. Wait, what was the fucking question, sir? I'd be lying if I didn't identify with those words during 80% of my waking day, but there are other moments in which Johnny's star sinks into bathos. Johnny's star sinks into bathos? Bathos? Oh, Beto O'Rourke. Oh, great. The word bathos?
According to scout boats, bay boat is a loose term to describe smaller boats that are designed for fishing.
Not bay fucking boats. What am I speaking in an accent? Bathos.
Listings for beavos around Manhattan Beach.
Fucking, it's really easy here. Bathos. Bathos. Yeah.
Bathos.
Yeah, bathos. I have to say it in an accent. Bathos. Especially in works of literature, an effective anticlimax created by unintentional lapse in mood from the sublime to the trivial or ridiculous. His epic poem has passages of almost embarrassing bathos. He spent his final hour of life doing what he loved most, arguing with his wife, whereas the description of someone's final hours is usually respectful and solemn. This is surprising and unexpected humor due to bathos. Bathos! I'd be lying. Bathos. At one point during his testimony, he describes an interaction with Miss Heard, because he's deaf. I had a knife in my pocket and I just took it out and said, "Here." He offers his forearm to the jury and scans the courtroom. "Cut me. That's what you want to do. You've taken everything from me. You want my blood? Take it." Johnny's depiction of himself as a Christ-like figure, offering his redemptive blood to the satanic amber, suggests that he, at least, is as delusional as she is. It also hints at the role of blood in their sexual relationship. Johnny claims Heard severed his finger by throwing a vodka bottle at him. His response was to write messages to her in his blood. He's as crazy as she is. Hey, not quite. He's up there though. For sure. For sure, you got a point there, buddy. Spectator. Who wrote this article? Both characters seem to be in on the act. Eleanor Harmsworth. Eleanor Harmsworth. Eleanor Harmsworth wrote this. This is her words now. I'd be lying. Johnny smirks into bathos. He's a Christ-like figure, it says. Oh, God. Antichrist. You've taken everything from me. You want my blood? Johnny's depiction of himself as Christ-like figure. Because he said, take my blood? Did Christ even do that? Oh, but the blood, but did Christ? I understand what you're saying with the blood. However, their sexual relation. Amber suggests he is at least as delusional as she is. It also hints at the role of blood in their sexual relationship. Johnny claims Heard severed his finger by throwing a vodka bottle at him. His response was to write messages in blood. Hey, she threw a fucking bottle at him. Part of this reason why the case makes for such good viewing is that each episode, the case reveals more bizarre and shocking insights into their marriage, where degradation and dark humor appears to have characterized their relationship. Now they are distangling these intimate moments in front of each other and the world. As the trial of Scorched Earth continues, it is crazy to question whether the trial is really an elaborate exercise in fetish roleplay. Fetish roleplay? Ooh, Eleanor likes to put the leather on, don't you, little fucking Eleanor? Oh, she's talking about fetish roleplay. Eleanor Harmsworth, they call her. Who is this Eleanor Harmsworth? Eleanor Harmsworth. Who are you, Eleanor? Paste her fucking name. Eleanor Harmsworth. Oh, Patricia, CIA Marguerite. Eleanor Patricia, CIA Marguerite Harmsworth. I knew it. Was that her? Oh, she's fucking 10. All right. Is that Harmsworth? Oh, Princess Harmsworth, social media. Oh, the Princess Diaries. Oh, who's this fucking? Oh, Harmsworth. So she's a rich kid? Harmsworth, the writer of Fudgy Wudgy Daphne. Fudgy Wudgy Daphne. Daily Mail, L&L Harmsworth. Social media, content exclusive, The Dots. Oh, her name is Harmsworth. Oh, I didn't know she was so Tatiana Fairbanks over here. Oh, she is. She's totally fat. Here, I'll put it on screen. Oh, I forgot to chat and everything. But put Eleanor Harmsworth up on the screen. Load it up, Fang. Oh, I got a redirect notice. All right, that's not good. All right, so I'm going to have to take out the screenshot apparatus. There's Eleanor Harmsworth. Screenshotter. Hold on. Screenshot all this. So she likes horses. She poses in front of big mansions. Okay, Eleanor fucking Harmsworth. She has little cute doggies. Little cute toy doggies. Like the Babby. Like Babby Russo. Blah blah blah. She's in front of boats and yachts and things. Lord Rothschmier celebrates his 50th with fucking Ellie Harmsworth. Rosmere. Who's her daddy? Who's Eleanor Harmsworth's daddy? Eleanor Harmsworth. Tattler's Little Black Book. Oh, let's go to that one. Eleanor Harmsworth. Tattler's Little Black Book. Tatler's Little Black Book, the top 10. Charlie Hannenberg. Ah, jeez, no, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what Tatler's is. It's like some sort of erotica. Fucking something or other here. It's not erotica. It's fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck this is. There's naked men on it. What do you want? Some sort of fucking weird thing here. Tatler. I'm getting out of this shit. All right. Theodora Harmsworth. Harmsworth family. Eleanor Harmsworth. Attack of the feline ninja. Woman mauled by her normally well-behaved fucking cat. Tattler magazine. Oh, it's Elizabeth fucking Harmsworth, is it? Eli Harmsworth. All right. So there's not much here to do about this fucking chick. Eleanor. Okay, fucking Eleanor. All right. You want to see her now? All right, I'll let you see her if you want to see her. Come on, Eleanor. Screenshot. Eleanor Harmsworth. Oh, Harmsworth. No. That's Eleanor. There, Eleanor. I put you right on screen. Go load the chat up. What the fuck? No. It said I was live. I fucking started it on YouTube. I mean, I started on OBS. Shitty fucking thing. I've been talking to myself, eh? Great. No, it says, what's going on? Let's see. It says it's fucking live, you idiot. I'm trying to get the chat. Just 1 second, please. Okay, it is going on. Salty Crackers is here. Pop the chat out. And then put it over here in the OBS. Yep. Mrs. Harmsworth, I suppose. There it is. YouTube. Okay. All right. All right. Saucy Bonita right there. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the thing. I don't know. I can't get enough of this fucking trial, though. It's fucking awesome. Okay. All right, I'll see what else is going on. Okay, fine. Biden's disinfo board paused. Scary Poppins. Working groups within DHS focusing on mis and dis malinformation. We already know they were coming for everybody. Working groups within DHS. Oh, fuck. Let's see what is going to happen. I don't want freestyles and any of this shit. All right. So Biden's disinfo board paused. Scary Poppins. The DoD, the Department of Homeland Security, has paused its newly created disinformation governance board after its head Nina Janukowicz called out for being a Russiagate truther, going full libs of TikTok with creepy Disney-themed songs and fake British accent, lending to the nickname Scary Poppins. Oh, she's like, oh, I have a fucking accent? Oh, great. Oh, she has scary eyes. Ooh. Hold on, what's up with Scary Poppins? This is Scary Poppins. Ooh, my.
Laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. When Rudy Giuliani shared bad intel from Ukraine, or when TikTok influencers say COVID can cause pain, they're laundering disinfo, and we really should take note and not support their lies with our wallet, voice, or vote. Oh, information laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origin seems slightly less atrocious.
She's with Central. According to the Washington Post, 33-year-old Jana Wecketz thrust into the spotlight by the very forces she dedicated her career to combating and has been subject to unrelenting barrage of harassment and abuse. Oh. Yes, because the head of the brand new Orwellian department shouldn't be questioned. Now, just 3 weeks after its announcement, the Disinformation Governance Board is being paused. Employees at DHS capping at a back-and-forth week of decisions that changed during the course of reporting the story. Monday, DHS decided to shut down the board, according to multiple people with knowledge of the situation. By Tuesday morning, Janowitz had drafted a resignation letter in response to the board's dissolution of her fucking little operation she's got going on there. The dissolution. Tuesday night, DHS officials had an urgent call with Jana Witzk where they gave her the choice to stay the course even if the work was to be put on hold. According to the report, working groups within DHS focusing on mis and dis and mal information have been suspended. WAPO points to early tweets by journalist Jack Posobiec for launching what became an avalanche of attacks of the Ministry of Truth. Jack Posobiec, I'm dying. A disastrous rollout. Janowitz tweeting about her advanced democracy, nonpartisan, nonprofit organization conducting public interest research in days following. Posted tweets about disastrous Ministry of Truth, they say. Posobiec has almost 2 million followers. Quickly sprung into action. By the day's end, there was at least 53,235 posts on Twitter mentioning Disinformation Governance Board, referencing Janowitz by name, according to the Advanced Democracy Group. From the Vatican City, it says. Vatican City? Is that where Jack Posobiec is at? Vatican City? Are you really doing that yet? Janowitz previously served as Disinformation Fellow. Oh, she's a fellow. She's doing fellowships of disinformation, are you? Oh, I have a fellowship. What? Disasters. Janowitz tweeted about her new job. Far-right influencer Jack Posobiec posted tweets accusing Biden administration of creating a Ministry of Truth. Posobiec, 2 million followers, quickly sprung into action. There's a Twitter governance board. Janowitz by name. Keeps restarting. Oh, Janowitz. Nina Janowitz is her name? Nina Janowitz. Nina Janowitz, who will head the DHS new Disinfo Governance Board. Fan of discredited dossier truth. Chris Steele thoughts on disinfo and help dismiss the Hunter Biden laptop 2020. Saying we should view it as Trump campaign product. Everyone get down on your knees. Nina's here. Nina Janowitz, everyone. Nina Janowitz. So they fired her. You got to stay the course, Nina. What's up with Nina Janowitz? Have you seen Nina lately? Browse. Reasons. Janowitz. There she is there. And there's Janowitzki. Nina Janowatsky. Okay. I think Amber Heard's taking you out there, Janowitzki. I think we were... Oh, there's fucking Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. Ah, fuck it. Let's just call it the Amber Heard trial of the century. Fuck Johnny. Okay? Johnny's dead. You killed him. Okay? He's out of the script. It's just you now, Amber. Just alone in the courtroom. I'm drooling on my yogurt. It's just you. That's Janowitzki. Let's get a peek into Tatiana Fairbanks' eyes. All right, Janowitzki. Okay, but you can't take Amber Heard out of the equation. Amber, come here. Amber, go to the top where you belong. Okay, you belong at the top, Amber. All right, so I got these women up here. All right, we got Amber, we got Eleanor, and we got Janowitzki. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, we got these women up on here. She's like, don't take up that's my prized time right there. All right, well, we need the puppy in there. So, Janowitzki. There you go. There you go, Eleanor. All right. We've got these women here now. Okay, skip to the bottom. Board purpose has been grossly mischaracterized. Well, not police speech. It's quite the opposite. It's going to give you guys gold cards. Focus to ensure that freedom of speech is protected. Let's see. War is also peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. We got it. We read the fucking book. Let's hear fucking Janowitzki one more time, shall we?
Laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. When Rudy Giuliani shared bad intel from Ukraine, or when TikTok influencers say COVID can cause pain. They're laundering disinfo and we really should take note and not support their lies with our wallet, voice or vote. Oh, information laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origin seems slightly less atrocious.
Why don't you just suck the New World Order's dick right there on camera? Huh, Miss Janowitzki? She's 33 years old. Thrust in the spotlight by very forces she dedicated her career to combating. Okay. Oh, well, we're done with her. Janowitzki. Well, she's been fired, hasn't she, or something? All right. So that's the Ministry of Truth. Stop fucking around. Turkey blocks Sweden. Finland, NATO accession talks. Can we just have the water on and just have it super loud over there? I was wondering if we could do that. Bezos and Musk investing billions to transform America. Just keep the water running, Dad.
I need the hot water.
Halt of Biden's Twitter followers are fake. Half. Sorry, halt. Half. Half of Biden's Twitter followers are fake. No one wants to even follow his little corn pop. We could skip it. I mean, there's only 5,000 eyes on this. How much has inflation and free money goosed consumer spending? Well, it's basically done some things here. It's basically made everything just go up and everything just not lose value. Just paying more for it. Piece of shit. Go to the grocery store and spend $300. Oh, wow. $300 every time you go. U.S. stocks extend losses on China smartphone news. How much more pain is Powell willing to take? How U.S. trade policy is making the baby formula shortage worse. Ew, we're going to starve your babies out. Now we go for your little kids. Yeah. How would you like it if your little kids can't eat? Robo-Bank is, if the United States is going to win this war, it needs higher rates, a stronger dollar, lower commodity prices. It probably needs a new president too. And some new things over there. Representatives, I'd say. 1,000 Azov fighters have surrendered since Monday. Top commander remained Kremlin. Nearly 700 more have emerged and laid down arms in the last 24 hours in that hellhole in Ukraine over there. 1,000 Azov fighters have surrendered since Monday. Top commanders remain Kremlin. According to fresh statements from Russia's defense ministry Wednesday, 700 more Ukrainian fighters have surrendered at Mariupol's Astral steelworks plant since the initial Tuesday reports that 300 had laid down their arms. With the wounded transferred to a Russia-controlled hospital, this would bring the total number to almost 1,000 fighters surrendered. According to the Russian statements, Russian MOD, not the DOD, MOD, counted 694 Ukrainian fighters who had been holed up in Mariupol's Astral steelworks plant, surrendering over the last 24 hours. They're just in a steel plant. Let's just stay here. Fuck it. Regional media has reported, however, that the Ukrainian Azov battalion top commander have yet to come out of the large Azovstal plant. Azovstal plant. Avastol plant. Avistol planta. Pro-Russian separatist leader Denis Pushilin was cited as saying of the top leadership, they have not left a plant. How big is this plant? Despite Ukrainian defenses officially claiming on Tuesday that there was an intentional decision to wind down combat operations, Ukrainians were taken into Russian detention centers after laying down their arms, in what the Kremlin asserted was an obvious surrender. Additionally, Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky dubbed it as an evacuation. Zelensky. They're going to keep refreshing. Something's up with these advertisements. It's just too much. You want to see the steel plant? You want to see it? I want to see Johnny. I know. I want to see Johnny. Why doesn't that quick shit work? It used to work. I could pull in the thing, have it load up. But I want to see Johnny. No. 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 Great. So it fucked me. I see. They don't want you sharing from it. They're like, no, we're going to get you to stop sharing from the fucking internet. We don't want you sharing what's really going on out there. Okay, so now I can't do anything. I got these girls on the screen. I can't get rid of them. Fuck. I mean, I guess I could take this shot here and save it or whatever. Save him and jazz. Call it the plant in fucking the plant in Ukraine or whatever. Fuck in you. Okay, it's not letting me get these women off the screen. I'm trying to pull them down. Come on, ladies, let's go. They're like, no, we're staying up here. Great. Eleanor is the girl right here next to me with the kid, the fucking dog. Eleanor. I read the fucking article she did with Johnny Depp. I don't know who she is. Oh, wow, I got a half cigarette. Wow, gosh, it's coming up today. I got a half cigarette here. I got a fucking half a cigarette. Eleanor Watkins, I suppose. Damn it. Eleanor. Okay, well, I could talk about anything. I just have these women on screen now. Eleanor Watkins, I suppose. Oh, wow, look at that. Eleanor. There's the plant, ladies and gentlemen. The steel plant, anything? Huh? Nothing? All right, bring it back. Those girls are enough to make me a lifetime conservative. Hey, let's just leave politics at the door, okay? We don't want Eleanor Watkins giving them from the fucking Truth Ministry over there. They said malinformation. Bad information. Hold on, where's Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp trial of the century. Amber Heard. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. $53,000 watching. 48,000 watching. Oh, God, the trial of the century. Doesn't look like jack shit's going on. Thousands are watching this fucking piece of shit.
Not for it to be aggressive.
Oh, God, it's really aggressive at this point. Who's this guy?
And I came back.
Hold on. Viewer discretion advised. Hold it now. What is this? Watkins. Just play it.
Unlocked the door. And he was yelling, and I don't remember exactly what he was saying. And she was calling for help, and that had never happened before, saying, help me. I went and I cut through the space between the coffee table and the sofa.
Get a picture of her to put on screen. I told you it was central. The whole damn thing is central. Have you heard Johnny is deaf? Put her on screen, this girl that's talking. We're having a whole bunch of women on screen now. I didn't even mean it to do that. Plant. No, not the screenshots. Didn't I? Oh, I screenshotted her. Yeah, I did. There she is. Okay. Bring her down to size. She doesn't get all that real estate up there. Put her over Eleanor. Put her over this one. Huh? Put them over you. You guys are talking slow. There you go. There's another girl. All right. Bring her to the stand, please. Asked and answered, Your Honor.
And I went up to him, and he was yelling and yelling, and
He was a fucking tough man with boots.
I put my hands up on his chest, and I was like, stop.
I started rubbing his chest. And
Just stop. Just trying to calm him down.
Started rubbing his ear and just licking him.
and he hit my hands away.
He hit them away.
And so I just went straight over to Amber.
He hit them away. Johnny's hitting everybody at this point.
She sat down on the couch. She was crying, and I just put my body over her, and he came a little bit closer to us, and he was yelling at her to like get up, or I don't know, quit crying or get up or something. And it was really loud, and he was getting closer and closer. And I remember thinking there was this like big orange ceramic ashtray on the
Was it Trump? Oh, an ashtray.
coffee table. And I was thinking, if he gets any closer, I'm just going to pick up that ashtray and like hit him with
I'm gonna hit him over the head and kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him right now.
it because he was so close over us. And
He was towering with his big boots and his fucking all his rings. He had so many rings and his knuckles were so big.
then at that point,
She was
Jerry
gonna hit him over the head with an ashtray.
and Sean came in
Sean,
from the front door of PH3 and came in, and they were like, boss.
okay, we'll get a picture of Johnny here. You want a picture of Johnny? You want a picture of Johnny? Do you want a picture of Johnny? Alright, throw it up on screen here. But we got a bunch of girls on screen. But show Johnny in the courtroom. Alright, I will. You want to see Johnny? Where's Johnny? There's Johnny. Okay, there's Johnny in the courtroom. Johnny, sit down here. Viewer discretion advised, it says. Look at that there. Viewer discretion advised. Okay, now you guys have 2 lines to say something on the screen, okay? Because we got Johnny on the screen.
Come on, let's get out of here. And Jerry always called him boss. He's like, boss, come on, boss, let's go. And then
He's the big boss.
Johnny grabbed like his leather bag off the
Leather is coming into effect. I knew it!
stool that was by the island, and he had a big Magnum bottle of wine, and he was
Big Magnum bottle of wine.
like smashing stuff off the island and
Smashing things. He was just smashing things.
yelling. I don't remember exactly what he was saying. And then they finally left, and I could hear out in the hall just like banging and smashing and clattering around. I was just holding Amber, sort of just waiting for
She's kind of faking tears here.
it to pass and clear. Until a little bit later, and then I think Josh came in.
Why did you get between and put your hands on Mr. Depp and get between him and Miss Heard?
I just thought I could calm him down.
I just wanted to touch his chest. Calm him down, rub his ears.
And when he hit your hands away and then you went and laid on her, why did you do that?
Why did you lay down with Amber Heard naked?
Just the thing to do.
Just the thing to do.
How would you describe Mr. Depp's mood?
Irate.
Saucy.
Were you afraid that Mr. Depp was going to hurt Miss Heard?
Yes.
And when he stood over you,
towering there with his big knuckles and his big rings and his cowboy boots of leather.
you testified a little bit to it, but describe what he was yelling as he stood over the couch.
I don't remember everything that he said. The thing that sticks out the most is that he was just yelling at her to get up. To get the fuck up.
Did you let her?
No.
And where were you, just to be clear, where were you when you received the message from Amber asking you to come over to Penthouse 3?
In either PH5 or PH1.
PH1, PH5. He has more than one penthouse in this operation.
You weren't already in Penthouse 3 when you got that text?
No.
To the extent that there are allegations that you were lying in wait in Penthouse 3 before Johnny walked into that penthouse, how do you respond to those?
That is not true.
You were lying in wait, weren't you? Who is this? They don't say her name. Whatever.
I will also represent to you, Ms. Pennington, that Mr. Depp's lawyer has been quoted as saying, quote, Amber Heard and her friend Rocky Pennington staged the May 21 crime scene to prove the abuse allegation against Johnny Depp. Is that statement true?
No.
Did you stage anything about May 21st, 2016?
No.
Did Amber stage anything, to your knowledge, about May 21st, 2016?
No.
Describe for us the damage that you observed Mr. Depp cause to the penthouses, to Penthouse 3.
In 3, stuff had been knocked off the kitchen counter. Stuff had been knocked off a bar cart.
By whom?
By Johnny. I saw this happen on his way out. He was smashing stuff.
With what?
With a wine bottle.
What other damage can you remember Mr. Depp causing?
In the hallway, there was wine splash spilled in the hallway.
Thank you, Betty.
There was a dent on the outside of PH1's door, front door. And then in PH5, where we had been getting stuff ready for my craft fair, my jewelry and materials had been thrown against the wall, and everything that was on the table was strewn off of the table, thrown down.
I'd like to go through with you some photographs of the incident that we talked about. We pull up May 21st, 2016.
Oh, it's cross-examination. She's starting to sweat. Oh, big bag Johnny with his boots. I'm going to go get a cigarette.
ALH 7051, please. And while he's pulling that up, Ms. Pennington, did you or either yourself or anyone else take photographs in the aftermath of this incident?
Yes.
Who took photographs?
Josh Drew. That's the only person that I can say for sure.
Were you with Mr. Drew when he was taking photographs?
I can't remember.
Did you go through the penthouses to see where the damage has been done?
Eventually.
Ms. Pennington, what is this a picture of, if you know?
This is a picture of the living room in PH5 with the back corner of the sofa. It has the beads that I had been working on and the stand that I used to display them thrown to the wall. Some of the beads are on the windowsill. The stand is broken.
And did you, does this fairly and accurately reflect damage that you saw to Penthouse 5 on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
Exhibit 30 is up.
What is this a picture of, if you know?
This is a picture of the Johnny and Amber's bedroom bed in PH3. It has several photos, framed photos, stacked on it.
And do those photos appear to be intact?
These do, yes.
In your experience, do those photos normally sit on the bed?
No.
Does this, did you witness, well, was this part of the aftermath of what Mr. Depp did in Penthouse 3?
I didn't see him take these down, but they were not down before he came over.
Does it
So basically, you put some shit on the floor, took some pictures. Is that right?
fairly and accurately depict what you witnessed the night of May 21st, 2016?
I didn't see this happen, but I did.
Hold on. Those don't look smashed. In fact, those have glass. Those couldn't fall like that because like the glass would break, but whatever.
Did see this scenario.
Oh, hold on. You guys can't see it at home. Okay. I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to pause the Amber Heard trial of the century. There's no more Johnny Depp's not in it. It's just Amber Heard trial of the century. She's just fucking Amber. It's all about Amber Heard. Have you heard the news? Okay. Go to recents, please. Go to Amber Heard, trial of the century. Yes. So there it is, ma'am. I don't know who she is. She's definitely not Camille Vasquez. All right, so we got some like things that are in glass. So you're saying that they fell like this because they he was smashing things all around. Those don't look smashed, but whatever. All right, just use the words. Oh, guys. Those look like they were staged, but whatever. Those look pretty staged. Okay, so get this out of here now. Okay. Keep going, lady.
You saw the pictures. That's my question. Is
Betty, thank you.
something that you personally saw on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
All right, let's pull up 7053, please. So my question, Ms. Pennington, will be, what is this a picture
Hey, I don't want anybody bullying in the chat room. No bullying in the chat room.
of?
Yeah, what is that, Miss Pennington? You're lying. I could tell.
Can the
No. Your Honor. May I badger the fucking witness?
info thing move off to the side?
You know, no,
Yeah, you know what? I don't know about that, Mrs. Penningsworth or whatever your name is.
I don't. Not in this version of the
No, Miss Pennyworth.
pictures.
Oh, look at her stretches. I can't see anything. Why don't you open your eyes?
So
Um.
apologize for that.
What does that say? She's like really fucking close to my what? All right, Miss Pennyworth.
If you needed
She's really like, I don't know what that is. Look, it's some glass. I haven't seen this before. Fucking Pennyworth. It's some glass. There's a poster board there. Fucking cardboard. There's a stain on the cardboard. Possibly oil or water or some shit. It's clear. Miss Pennyworth, I could see that.
zoomed in or out.
Huh? What's that? Mrs. Pennyworth. This is January 2020. So somebody else, January 21, 2020. A year before my mom died.
It's the landing of one of the staircases.
It's also the day that Joe Biden got inaugurated.
And what do you see on the picture?
Mrs. Pennyworth.
Sure.
It's broken glass, and
Very good, Mrs. Pennyworth.
something spilled on the landing of one of the staircases.
Very good, Mrs. Pennyworth.
I can't tell if it's P3 or P5.
Okay. Does this picture fairly and accurately depict something that you observed on the night of May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
Did you ever know Miss Heard to smash glasses on staircases?
No.
Did you find that question vague and ambiguous, Miss Pennington?
No.
Exhibit 32 is up.
What is this a picture of, Miss Pennington?
Miss Pennington, what is this?
These are stairs appearing of the same staircase with broken glass on them.
Does this picture fairly and accurately depict something that you personally observed the night of May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
33 is up.
33, ladies and gentlemen.
What is this a picture of, Miss Pennington?
It's black and white stripes. Black and white stripes.
This is a picture of the
Some sort of rug.
floor mat in front of the doors that would lead out to the balcony of
Penthouse 5.
PH3, and it
They
has
call it PH3. Like they're so like nouveau riche. Like, oh guys, I'm at Penthouse 5, Penthouse 3.
a broken, looks like top of a martini glass on it.
Ew.
Okay. Did you see this glass or material around this being broken on the evening of May 21st, 2016?
Mrs. Beaglesworth.
Yes.
And who broke this glass?
Johnny did.
Did you, Miss Beaglesworth?
And does this
She can't really remember that one.
photo fairly and accurately depict something that you observed after Mr. Depp left Penthouse 3 on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
Exhibit 34 is up.
Oh, guys, we got another mat. These are really boring pictures. There's a cat asleep on it or something. There's something going on there. I don't know. Let me see the fucking picture there.
What is this a picture of, Miss Pennington?
This is the space between the cabinets in the refrigerator and the kitchen islands. It has a rug on it, and it has a fruit basket and fruit on the ground.
And do you know
Oh, that's fruit. That's frutas.
who knocked that fruit on the ground?
The man with the big knuckles and the rings.
Yes.
Who?
Johnny.
Johnny!
And does this fairly inaccurately depict damage that you saw on May 21st, 2016?
Couple of apples on the floor, whatever. Couple bananas on the floor.
Yes.
Exhibit 35 is up.
Thank you. What is this a picture of, Miss Pennington?
This is
All right. You can imagine some fruit on a rug. I don't know what the hell this is. She's about to explain it. I'm gripped. Defamation of a nation. Hold on. I want to make sure that you guys know what Mrs. Pennyworth is watching. Hold on, Johnny. Recents. Screenshot. Go. Great. Good. Go, Miss Pennyworth.
the landing of PH5 that Amber's office was set up on.
Now there's assholes calling. Hello? Hello? Eleanor. Literally, Eleanor is calling me. Oh boy. Central, stop it.
And this is her desk and her files.
This is her desk.
And boxes have been outturned and there's papers all over the floor.
Why is there always just like meaningless things that are on the floor? Nothing like really of significance is broken, or oh, we have some fruit, we have some cardboard, we have some fucking boxes.
And
is this how Miss Heard normally kept her office area?
no.
Does this fairly inaccurately depict damage that you observed on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
Eleanor.
36 is up.
Eleanor Watkins. Yeah. Well, there's a simulation or the way that everybody is being brainwashed. So you decide, Hayes. You decide, Hayes. Hey, there's thousands, there's hundreds of thousands of people watching this shit all around the world. I gotta keep my eyes on this. You understand? Okay, hey, why don't you say it to him? Hey, weak grain. Hey, I'm getting yelled at by Hayes right now.
China just built these new submarines. Like, all this stuff going on.
Why don't you get scared about it?
Think about that.
Why don't you get scared?
You can turn on Channel 5.
You can turn on Channel 7.
They don't want you knowing what we're talking about.
You could turn on Channel 2.
Bro, look at the links I send you, bro.
I will tell everybody.
Johnny Depp. Think about that.
I like it. Leave me alone. I want to watch Johnny Depp.
Is this that same office area?
Yes.
And is this an accurate depiction of what you observed on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
37 is up.
Larry's mad. He's like, fucking, I'm out of here. Fuck, I'm out of here. All right, Hayes, what's going on? There's simulations for nuke. All right, I already told you there's something going to happen here. What's simulations for nuke, Hayes? All right. Thank you, Betty. Boom, Betty. But see, Betty likes it. Betty likes it a lot. I'm not done sending you links. All right, just simmer down, man. All right. All you do is talk about Johnny. Hey, Austin, Texas, radiological exercise features low-flying aircraft. Austin, Texas will be hosting a major radiological exercise this week, complete with low-flying aircraft collecting data as well as radiological data attack simulation on Texas. Get out of the city dirty bomb drills called Cobalt Magnet 22. Like he was wearing the Magnum boots, the Magnet 22. Happening in Texas right now, Tejas. Magnet 22. You want to get the brass on Magnet 22? Here, I'll get it for you. Magnet 22, cobalt shit in Texas. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Austin to hold exercise, simulating a radiological incident this week, ladies and gentlemen. Cobalt Magnet 22. Here, I'll just play the video. Do 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 do.
Also starting today, parts of Austin could look like something out of a movie. The city is hosting a radiological incident.
He has kind of a lisp. Sir, turn up the volume. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Dance.
Exercise. It's called Cobalt Magnet 22. It's an exercise for federal, state, and local agencies to practice their response to a radiological attack.
People can think of that in terms of nuclear power plant disasters or a dirty bomb. So radiological material that gets involved with like a conventional explosive and causes an issue.
Just to be clear, we're talking about nuclear fallout here. The National Nuclear Security Administration is in charge of the event. It's happening today through Friday. It says people can expect to see field teams in protective clothing, planes flying around, and groups of first responders practicing.
Major radiological incident exercise in Austin this week called Cobalt Magnet 22 exercise, according to National Nuclear Security Administration. We got the guys out there in white suits. Is the Army doing some of their bomb testing, or what are they doing? Planning for the exercise, which will simulate radiological attacks, has been going on for 18 months, carried out through different parts of Austin. At the core of the operation is the Nuclear Emergency Support Team, a team especially trained to guide state and local leaders during a nuclear radiological event. The team will help local and state emergency agencies make informed public health and safety decisions. What to expect, May 16 to 20. You might spot field teams in protective clothing using radiological monitoring detection equipment. Low-flying aircraft will also gather data. First responders will be staged in various locations, NNSA said, guys. That's all they got on it. Highly energized cobalt single chain magnet. All right, that's all they have on that one. Let's see what else Hayes is hitting us with. He just one after another. Hey, that's fucking annoying, Hayes. Cobalt again, cobalt. Oh, you're not paying attention to my tweets. All right, bro. Bomb drills called Cobalt Magnet 22 happening right now in Texas. Radiological exercise, low-flying aircraft. Got it. Zero Hedge Markets, Goya CEO issues dire warning, looming food crisis. We told you about that. Months in the making. Hi. Are you in work? Hi.
I just wanted to check in on you, how your day's going, and if you're still able to make it in at 1.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, and look forward to meeting with you.
Okay, bye. Goya CEO issues dire warning on looming food crisis. We are under attack. Russian hackers Killnet announced the launch of global cyber attack on the United States, UK, Germany, Italy, Latvia, Romania, Lithuania, Estonia, Poland, and Ukraine. Oh, we got the perfect boogeyman. Websites belonging to Italy's defense ministry and Senate are among several hit by hacking groups, which also claim responsibility for recent cyber attacks on German government websites. Pro-Russia Killnet hackers targeting Italian institutions. Killnet who? And what are they known for? Anonymous hacking group doing the damn thing. Distribution of denial of service or DDoS attacks, flooding the target with redundant requests for Tatiana Fairbanks. War in Ukraine. Pro-Russian hacking groups attacks the Romanian government websites. Killnet, ladies and gentlemen. Killnet, ladies and gentlemen. And then he has the moon. So that's all he had. He wants the wine, just like Johnny. Johnny's getting too much time on the screen. Listen, I just got up. Why don't you just simmer down? All right, back to the old Johnny and fucking Amber Heard trial of the century.
What is this a picture of, Miss Pennington?
What is it a picture of, Miss Pennington? It's a nice, like, little painting on the wall, perhaps, Miss Pennington?
This is a picture
Just imagine a painting on a wall, all right?
Of 2 photos on the call.
All right, photos, painting, whatever. All right, Miss Pennington, categorizing just photos. The photos of the paintings.
The staircase leading up to Amber's office. The top photo is a group photo.
The photographs, I didn't see it. It looked like some sort of painting. I guess that's them walking somewhere.
Savannah, Whitney, Io, myself, Amber, Aaron, Brittany, Morgan. We were in London. The glass is smashed.
All right. Smashed. She uses that one over and over here. I can't see. She's squinting again. Capture the essence. Keep going, lady.
The bottom photo is a photo of Amber and me in France.
Does this
Ask an
photo
answer,
fairly
Donna.
accurately depict damage that you observed on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
38 is up.
See? Stupid. Oh, wow. Look at this one. Okay, simmer down. Sepsis. Asked and answered, Your Honor. Keep going, lady. Beaglesworth.
What is this a picture of?
Picture of a large bottle of wine on the floor.
On May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
Is this the bottle he was swinging? If you know.
I don't know.
But it accurately depicts something you observed on May 21st, 2016.
Yes.
Did you notice you or Miss Heard or anyone that you were with spilling wine in penthouses that night in order to stage damage?
No.
And by what is this a picture of? I meant the whole scene.
It's on the ground, buddy.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh my God. She's like, look at this now. She goes, oh God, this is too hard here. Look at this one. She's really acting dramatic, isn't she? Hold on, it takes a little minute. I tried to get the stream, it just shut down my computer, so I don't know. They don't want me capturing it in real time, boys. Look at Beaglesworth. She's very dramatic here. Oh, God. Beaglesworth. All right. That's enough. You guys could understand what this is about.
It's a picture on the floor.
Do you know what penthouse that is in?
Can you zoom out again, please?
I didn't know you could zoom out in and out of these pictures. Like it's just a picture, lady.
3.
You knew that.
Do you know who knocked this picture on the floor?
I didn't see it knocked down.
Did other than Mr. Depp, did you see anyone causing any damage or knocking anything down in any of the penthouses on May 21st, 2016?
Ooh, it sounds like they have some video of like Amber doing something.
No.
And did you see Mr. Depp knocking things down?
These things are placed on the carpet, and they also were like, oh, where the nice carpet is, the wine didn't spill. The wine spilled on the wall, like in this like trash area, like only, like you know. And she's like, oh.
Yes.
Does this picture fairly and accurately describe something that you observed on May 21st, 2016?
So this is the remnants of him like going crazy, like some fruit on the ground, a photo on the ground, a box on the ground. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's coming after us with his leather boots and his big knuckles and his rings on his finger.
16?
Yes.
Okay. Can you describe, did you see any injuries on Amber on May 21st, 2016?
Just a swollen, like red swollen cheek.
Let's pull up the May 21st, 2016 ALH 7077, please.
We're streaming the Johnny Depp Amber trial of the century. Amber Heard. Have you heard the word that Johnny is deaf, and Heard, two opposites? We are streaming this for Hayes only. For Hayes only.
And while he's doing that,
oh, this is a picture of Amber Heard with red. Look, come here. Tell me if this is. Look at the camera's on. Come here. Come here. Come here for a second. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Is that makeup? Yeah. Yes. That's what I thought. Just a picture of that one. Yes. Thank you. Capture and trace that. Thank you. Image it. Hold on. Just let her talk, but I just want this picture up here. Browse it. Okay. Recense it. There it is. Go. Now. Great. Go. Let her talk. I'm going to run and do something.
did you, I know we talked about pictures of damage in the penthouses. Did you take pictures of Miss Heard that evening?
I don't remember if it was me or Josh.
Were you present when pictures were taken of Miss Heard on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
Does this picture fairly and accurately reflect observations you made of Miss Heard on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
42 is up.
What is this picture, Miss Pennington?
This is Amber's face. It's red. The right cheek. My left.
Does this fairly and accurately depict Miss Heard's condition that you observed that evening?
Yes.
Can you pull up 7083, please? What is this picture of?
This is Amber's face turned at a slight profile. Her eye is red and bruised. The side, the side brow, temple, and cheekbone.
Does this fairly inaccurately depict Miss Heard's condition that you witnessed on May 21st, 2016?
Yes.
And were you present when police arrived?
Yes.
Were there two sets of police officers?
Yes.
And what penthouse did they come in?
Penthouse 3 both times.
How close were you to the police officer?
In the same room.
Okay. Could you see damage that he had caused while you were standing there when the police officers were present?
Yes.
Did you ever hear Miss Heard say, express any financial motivations for wanting to remain in this relationship with Mr. Depp?
No.
Did Miss Heard ever express that if she went public against with what happened on May 21st, 2016, that she stood to gain financially from doing so?
No.
Now, at some point after May 21st, 2016, Miss Heard filed for divorce from Mr. Depp, right?
Correct.
And at some point she filed for a domestic violence restraining order against him. Is that right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna come back to that line of questioning in a second, but before I forget, you mentioned Jerry and Sean Bett on the night of May 21st, right? Was there a space in the floor of the ECB where they would wait for Mr. Depp when he was in one of the penthouses?
Yes.
And what was that space?
We called it the guard shack, and it was a vestibule separate from the penthouses, except that a door from the vestibule also connected to the door of the patio of...
Simmer down, Johnny. We're gonna pause that there. Look at here. A Drudge Report is saying that the Navy. Wait. I watched the thing yesterday. New UFO footage released by Navy. Hold on, Navy. UFO footage released by Navy intelligence director showing craft hurtling past plane. Oh, we showed it. The video showed a reflective spherical object zooming past the aircraft, and it was classified as one of the unexplained phenomenon, as concluded by the Navy intelligence expert. We showed it. They got some new... Hold on, that's the dot in the sky. What did you guys do? Hold on, where's this thing? They look like something else. Hold it, Drudge. That looks like the same dot in the sky. Oh, I can't. All right. Hold on. I'll take it from Drudge. Hold on. They made it look nice and neat right here. Come on. Just load up. Drudge Report, you fucking idiot. All right, have this chick babble in the background, I guess.
PH5.
Was the okay? Was it if someone were in the vestibule or the guard shack, as you called it, would they have seen you go into penthouse 3 when Amber requested that you do so?
No.
Did you see Jerry or Sean or any security guards when you entered penthouse 3 that evening?
No.
Okay. Going back to the domestic violence restraining order, did you accompany Ms. Heard to court when she got that order?
Yes.
I'd like you to pull up, please, May 2016, Court Pennington 1292, please.
Hold on, sir. I'm going on the UFOs now.
And while he's doing that,
we're going to look at UFOs.
do you know if Ms. Heard wore any makeup that morning?
Oh, I got it right here, sir.
I don't remember seeing her put on any makeup.
Was that rare for Ms. Heard not to wear makeup?
Yes.
What is this a picture of?
Hold it.
This is Amber, and
Okay, hold on. You want to see the pictures live, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard? So there she's giving the face of the sad face of the Amber Heard. Hold on, you guys need to see this picture. I'll just do the ones that are good. The wine on the floor, I'm not going to do that one. Takes too long to do all this weird shit. Go to recents, please. Everybody wants to see this stuff. Come on, go. Okay, got it. Good. We're done. Nope, that's the UFO. All right, well, I got the UFO on screen twice. Shit. Isn't it right that you went to the vestibule, as you call it? Oh, God. I know I have her with the thing. Yes, right there. All right, Mrs. Pennyworth. I'm going to go ahead and dive right into Pennyworth again here. There she is. See the makeup right there? Boom. There's Miss Pennyworth. Keep going.
Jody, her publicist, sitting on the bench in the hallway waiting room of the courthouse.
When?
The day that the restraining order was filed.
Do you see any injuries on Ms. Heard?
I do.
Describe what you see.
On her cheek bone, right cheekbone is bruised.
And how long after May 21st was this, approximately?
For us.
I don't know. I don't remember.
A matter of days? Weeks?
Less than a week.
Did you ever see any makeup artist paint on this bruise? Put a fake bruise on Miss Heard's face?
He's trying to do it because he has pictures of it.
No.
Can you please pull up Pennington 1295, please?
Oh, shit. He's like Pennington 2591. Oh, God. Here it comes.
And before we do, does this picture fairly and accurately depict Miss Heard's condition the morning she...
All right, so we're talking about... I have it zoomed in because it's a little picture. So this is what we're talking about. And is that Miss Pennyworth right there? So that's Miss Pennyworth right there. Okay? And there's Johnny in the courtroom. And there is Eleanor. And she wrote an article about the two acting in a drama, like a series of a drama, whatever.
She, the day she applied for the domestic violence restraining order?
Yes.
Do you know whether you took this picture?
To the best of my recollection, I took that.
Oh, never mind. It's not Pennyworth in the thing. It's somebody else. But it looks like Pennyworth.
And I'm going to ask you the same thing about this next picture, 1295.
Is it good?
To the best of my recollection, I took that.
And does that fairly and accurately depict Miss Heard's condition on that morning?
Yes.
46 is up.
46 is up. All right, here, stop, collaborate, and listen. Vanilla Ice is back with a new edition. All right, capture and trace. Okay, keep going, lady. Bigglesworth, you're on. Bigglesworth. Line.
What is that a picture of?
Bigglesworth, wait for me.
It
Wait
is
for me.
Amber at a slate profile in the same courthouse room. Her hair's behind her ear. You can see a picture of a bruise on her cheekbone. She looks like a skeleton.
Did you take this picture?
Yes.
Based on your personal knowledge, is there any truth to the allegation that Amber did this because she's, quote, a gold digger?
No.
Ms. Pennington, you came to understand at some point, at some point, did you learn that Mr. Depp had lost the tip of his finger in Australia?
Yes.
And what is that other way that you learned that Mr. Depp had cut the tip of his finger off?
He showed it to me.
In addition to showing you, how did you learn from Mr. Depp that he had cut off the tip of his own finger?
Did you rub his chest? While you were rubbing his chest, did you notice his finger?
He told me.
What did he tell you?
Said, I don't remember how he said he cut the tip of his finger off, but while the nurse was dressing it, I wanted to see it. I also had a very small injury on the tip of my finger. And I continued to see it throughout its healing process, but I don't remember how he told me how he cut it off.
How he cut it off. I see, Mrs. Pennyworth.
But you remember that he told you that he cut it off.
Yes.
He cut it off.
Ms. Pennington, I'll finish where we started, which is you've given a number of you testified a number of times about the events that we talked about today, and I really appreciate you you being here today and talking about these. I know it was tough and it was emotional at times. Is there anything that you would change about any of the testimony that you've given today or previously about any of these events?
No.
And you've done your best every time you've testified about this to tell the full truth about everything that you know, everything that you saw, everything that you heard, everything that you've observed, right?
I have done the very best to tell the absolute truth.
She almost cried there?
Exactly as I remember it. At all of the points of time.
All right. Yes, sir. Your next witness?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Amber Heard coming to the stand here. I'm not to the stand, but let's get a picture of Amber Heard. Since it's her trial and everything, trial of the century. She's fucking Amber Heard, for God's sakes. Put her on screen. What, do you want to get fired? Fucking Amber. She's fucking Amber Heard. Hold on, Amber. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mrs. Heard. I'll get her up there right now. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mrs. Heard. Yes, ma'am. She wears the boots in this one. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Where the hell is it? Okay, get off the screen, Amber. That's not the right one. All right, let the Beaglesworth talk for a second here. Oh, I want Amber Heard. That's right. It didn't let me capture and trace that one. Hold on, I'm trying to get you all the screenshots. Oh, it's not letting me? It's going too quick for it? What? Come on, Amber. Trying to sink this ship or what?
Yes, Your Honor. That concludes the testimony of Raquel Pennington.
Raquel Pennington.
Ms. Heard
Raquel
calls
Pennington.
Joshua Drew as her next witness.
Joshua Drew.
And if we may approach just to discuss a couple exhibits.
And that's by deposition, is that correct?
May we approach?
It is by deposition,
Right.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
May we approach? There's Amber. She's Amber Heard, for God's sakes. She likes pictures of herself naked. Yeah, Amber. All right, I guess we could jazz it up here with a little bit of that, a little bit of Eleanor. We got to get Eleanor in there. Okay, we got all the ladies up there. All right. Is this makeup? You be the judge of that, judge and jury. We're covering this because it's brainwashing and mind controlling the minds of Americans and Europeans. Oh, by the way, I asked. She lied to the Australians, then she lied to the Americans, and now she has court in Europe. Oh, she's lying to the Europeans. Get it? She's on tour. Amber Alert, ladies and gentlemen. The Amber Alert. They're up there just discussing whatever. Trial of the century. Central's got for us. Trial of the century. We could skip this. Hell yes. Skip. Skip. The defamation of a nation. Skip.
Various periods of time.
Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
That very first time.
Who's this guy?
That very first time.
9/11.
Amber and Johnny and Jack. I honestly don't remember whether Lily Rose was there. She might have come later at a certain point. And it was just us in their apartment.
Okay, get a picture of this Sidewinder. He's like, I'll testify against Johnny. I'm a big man. Hold it. I just want you to have a picture of this guy so you know who's talking. Recents. Yes, him. Good. Go. Start talking. Deposition. Deposition.
Eating burgers and watching movies. Since that time, on how many occasions have you seen and interacted with Johnny Depp from that very first time on movie night? I couldn't even speculate the number of. It's not that it was infrequent so much as it was sporadic and honestly for a large portion of it fairly casual. Not the kind of thing where you would just count the number of times. It was regular interactions over various periods of time. Well, your counsel is not going to let you speculate. But I'm going to ask you to get a range. Is it...
Hey, KK Levine, you shut your mouth.
More than 50 times? Yes. From the time that you first met Mr. Depp on movie night until this...
Movie night here, November 19th, 2019. All right. We got this guy.
This very moment sitting here today.
So who's this guy? I don't know his name yet. However, his picture is right here. I didn't want to make the man's picture bigger than the women's picture and be all racist. So that's him. I'm going to make him small, like the man should be, because these women are wearing the pants in this fucking family. All right? This man over here. Okay? And then we have the man with the boots over here. Johnny! All right. Let's keep going. Can't get enough of this shit. Oh, they're going to try to sauce me out. You're watching Johnny Depp. I'm watching Johnny Depp. Correct. Okay? If you don't like it, you turn the fucking channel.
Have you ever seen Mr. Depp strike Amber Heard?
No.
Have you ever seen him throw a telephone at her?
No.
Have you ever seen him hit her with a fist?
No.
Have you ever lived at a building located at 849 South Broadway in Los Angeles known as the Eastern Columbia Building?
Correct.
The penthouses.
Did you live in the condo known as Penthouse 1?
Correct.
Ooh, there's Penthouse 1, there's Penthouse 3, there's Penthouse 5.
With whom did you live in Penthouse 1?
Raquel Pennington.
From when to when did you live in Penthouse 1 with Rocky Pennington?
Again, my memory is a little bit foggy of exact dates. Man, you'll have to bear with me a minute here.
KK Levine, I know you wanted to watch Johnny Depp. Don't bullshit me.
So while I was a frequent guest, I didn't actually live there until I want to say about October or November of 2015.
Was Rocky already living in Penthouse 1?
Rocky Pennington. This is Rocky Pennington over here. The girl that, I mean, you could kind of tell that she was lying, but I don't want to, like, douse the jury with any, whatever. But, and that was the viewer discretion advised. There was paintings on the ground. There was fruit on the ground. All right. Planet X Watcher is saying extra blush on Amber Heard. Hold on. I wanted to read some of these comments. Note that Amber Heard, have you heard the word that Amber's the one that's the fucking, she's the one. Okay, not Johnny Depp. She doesn't do 180 lies. She's not a narcissist. They're not both narcissists, but whatever. Note that Amber claims she had a baby, but in reality, she paid a surrogate to have a baby for her. Thank you, Lindy. Boom. And that's a female saying it about another female. This is about as interesting as watching paint dry. KK Levine, you're still fucking here. So, I mean, either you like to watch paint dry or it's not like you said. All right? Okay. Amber is evil, but besides that, so beautiful. ... Why does her face look all naggard on the stand? Because they want her to look like that. Extra blush, Planet X Watcher says. KK, because she has so much plastic surgery and gained and lost weight. Lindy. Yeah, right, Lindy. I was thinking filers, but plus a picture and her in a black tee looks really skinny. Actually, in here, just for the chat, you shut your mouth, KK Levine.
When you started visiting and ultimately moved in there?
Yes.
Did Ms. Pennington move into Penthouse 1 in or about June of 2014?
I couldn't tell you with any specificity, but I believe it's around that time frame.
Who owned Penthouse 1 at the time?
Johnny Depp.
While you and Rocky lived together in Penthouse 1, did you or she have a key that allowed you access to all of the penthouses on that floor?
Everything except PH2, yes.
At the time, did Mr. Depp and Ms. Heard live together in PH3?
Sporadically, yes.
The key to which you and Rocky had access allowed either of you to enter PH3, correct?
Correct.
You guys could just roam around Johnny Depp's penthouses, is that right?
At the time?
Nobody. Nobody lived in PH5 for the entirety of our time there.
Did you or Rocky ever pay Mr. Depp any rent to live in PH1?
Offered and refused.
Did you consider the refusal of your offer to be a generous gesture by Mr. Depp?
Exceedingly.
In your experience, is Mr. Depp generally generous to his friends?
Yes.
Is he generous to people generally?
Yes.
Did Mr. Depp own Penthouse 5?
Yes.
Since Jimmy is reading the chat, oh, Jimmy has a little Peter. Oh, God. KK Levine, shut your mouth, please.
Would your key have opened Penthouse 5?
Yes.
When you and Rocky were living here in Penthouse 1, did you ever notice that there were security personnel standing outside the door of penthouse 3 when Mr. Depp was in penthouse 3?
Not normally, no.
Did you ever see the security personnel standing outside of his door?
On very rare occasion. Normally they were in a storage room off to the side of PH5.
Moving aside from Mr. Bett and Mr. Judge, while you stayed at the East Columbia building, did you come to know any of the employees of the building?
Casually.
Who is Trinity Esparza?
She was one of the front desk people.
Did you
Trinity Esparza.
have communications with her?
In the course of living there, yes.
Did you find her to be pleasant?
No.
How was she unpleasant?
She was not particularly polite or accommodating to me or Raquel or any of Amber's friends. I wasn't there specifically, but I heard similar things from Amber and her interactions with her as well throughout the course of our time there.
While you lived in penthouse 1, did you have the opportunity to interact often with Amber Heard?
Yes.
Did you and Rocky see Miss Heard frequently?
Yes.
Did you ever see her drinking alcohol?
Yes.
Did you ever see her drink to excess?
Yes.
Did you observe Amber Heard during her wedding to Mr. Depp at the Bahamas?
Yes.
Was she intoxicated at any time during the wedding weekend?
Yes. As were we all.
Did you ever hear at any time Amber Heard yell at Mr. Depp?
Yes.
On how many occasions?
I couldn't tell you the number of occasions.
Did you ever see her strike Mr. Depp?
No.
Did you and Rocky ever discuss the relationship between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp?
Yes.
On how many occasions?
Honestly, probably hundreds, if not thousands.
Mr. Drew, moving to April 21, 2016, do you recall that there was to have been a birthday celebration that night?
Yes.
Was that Amber Heard's birthday?
Yes.
Do you recall which birthday it was for her, how old she was?
It was her 30th. I catered it.
What do you recall about that evening?
I recall it was held in PH5. Johnny was hours late. And Amber spent the better part of the evening making excuses for him. And he came very obviously intoxicated and put on a show for everybody. And when the party was over, or we left, cleaned up, and the next morning we heard about what had transpired after the fact.
So Johnny was supposed to have attended the dinner, correct?
Correct.
And at what time did the dinner begin?
I don't recall.
You and Rocky were guests at the dinner?
Correct.
Who else was invited to the dinner?
Again, you'll have to forgive me. It was quite some time ago. I remember Amber's friend Brandon being there. Amber's friend Iggy, a rabbi. I want to say that Whitney was there as well. To be very honest, I can't say with specificity whom else was there.
When you say Whitney, are you referring to Whitney Heard?
Correct.
Is Whitney Heard Amber's younger sister?
Correct.
Putting aside the state or condition in which Johnny arrived, do you recall sitting here today approximately when Johnny arrived for dinner?
I really couldn't tell you with any specificity, but I can say it was quite a few hours after the party had started.
Did he provide any excuse or explanation to the group as to why he was late?
No.
Putting aside Mr. Depp's intake of alcohol that evening, had Miss Heard been drinking before Mr. Depp arrived?
Yes.
Do you know how much?
Couldn't tell you.
Did she seem intoxicated at any time during the evening?
Yes.
Did you see Amber Heard the next morning, April 22nd, 2016?
I believe so, yes.
Did you notice any marks on her face or elsewhere that morning?
I don't recall.
That morning, April 22nd, did you and Ms. Pennington and Amber Heard drive together to Coachella?
They did. I did not.
Oh, so Amber's going to Coachella doing ecstasy. Is that right, sir?
Are you still in contact with Amber Heard?
Sporadically, yes.
And just to be clear, and I'm sorry to jump around, when you say strike that, are you say sporadically? How frequently are you in contact with her?
We didn't speak for about 2 years following my divorce, and she reached out to me to make amends about, I want to say about 2 months ago, if memory serves.
I'm going to come back to that. When you said you don't recall seeing marks on the morning of April 22nd, is that because you didn't see any marks on Miss Heard, or you didn't see her at all that morning?
I honestly don't recall the state of her the next morning. If memory serves, it was but that the girls were hustling to get everything together to go out to Coachella, so it was a pretty frantic morning. I couldn't say with any specificity whether I interacted with her that morning before they departed.
And Mr. Drew, you said that Ms. Heard reached out to you. When did she reach out to you?
Sometime in the last 2 months.
What did she say when she reached out to you?
To paraphrase, it was something akin to letting me know that, her and Raquel hadn't spoken in some time, and to tell me that she loved me and that she missed me, and she just wanted to make amends and, reconnect.
Did she mention anything about this lawsuit?
Not in the initial interaction.
How did you respond to her in this initial interaction when she said she wanted to make amends?
I didn't for some time. I think I waited about a week and a half before I responded, and before I could, I did get a note from her letting me know that she had tried to keep me out of it, but more than likely people were going to be contacting me either about being deposed or a statement of some kind. There was nothing explicit about whom it would be coming from, whether it was from Johnny's side or from her side, only that somebody would more than likely be reaching out to me.
And when you had a glass of wine, again, only lawyers remember these things, but do you recall approximately when you had a glass of wine with her?
Probably about 5 or 6 weeks ago. No, I'm sorry, it would be longer than that. Probably about 2 months ago.
Mr. Drew, let's please change subjects and move to the evening of May 21, 2016, which you had referenced previously. Was Mr. Depp at the condo at the East Columbia building that day prior to the evening?
Not to my knowledge.
Did you see him arriving at the condo that night?
No.
Did you see Mr. Bett and Mr. Judge that evening?
Yes.
When did you first see them?
I saw them when he ordered them to open the door to PH5 following the incident.
When you say he, to whom are you referring?
Johnny.
Did you ever see them that night somewhere outside the door of PH3?
No.
Do you know whether she received a text from Amber Heard at 8:06 p.m.?
I can't certify the time, but the text message itself and the receipt, yes.
Were you with Rocky when she received that text?
Yes.
Wasn't she already in Penthouse 3 as of 8:06 p.m.?
When she received the text, she was not in Penthouse 3. She was in Penthouse 5 with me. But again, I can't recall with specificity the exact time of these events.
Any time, including that night, did you ever see Mr. Depp strike Rocky Pennington?
No.
That evening, did you see Mr. Depp smash bottles of wine?
No.
Did you see him break furniture?
No.
Did you see him kick a hole through a solid door?
No.
Do you recall when Mr. Depp, Mr. Bett, and Mr. Judge left the building that night?
If we're presuming that text was received from Raquel at 8:06, they had left the building within 30 minutes. to my recollection.
So it would be approximately sometime around 8:30, 8:29?
Thereabouts, but I don't recall specifically.
What else do you remember about the events of the evening of May 21?
I mean, I can tell you contemporaneously from the start if there's something specific you'd like me to expound on.
Who is Officer Melissa Science?
My understanding, it was the name of the Latina officer that first responded with her partner.
When did she arrive at the scene, if you recall?
Vaguely, I remember them arriving about 45 minutes to an hour after Johnny had left. But again, exact times I'm a little foggy.
Going back to the Latina officer, was there another officer with her?
Yes, there was a bald gentleman, white.
With which officer, if any, did you speak that night?
Both.
What do you say to them, if you recall?
When they arrived, I greeted them at the door. I walked them through PH3 to show them the damage, show them the broken glass. They had already walked through the hallway over the gigantic wine stain throughout the entire hallway. I took them through PH3, like I said, to show them the damage. I took them back out of the hallway, showed them the dent in the door shaped like the bottom of a wine bottle in PH1. Took them into PH5 to see broken picture frames, smashed glass, Raquel's jewelry and things like that strewn about the apartment. And then I brought them back to PH3, at which point they separated. The Latino officer pulled Amber aside specifically to speak to her one-on-one. The door was closed. I was outside with the other officer. So I can't say with any specificity what happened inside. I don't know whether anybody was in earshot. I don't know whether everybody else was around. They told me specifically it was one-on-one. And I was outside the door with the male officer. And specifically my communication with him was asking what, if anything, could be done, because we were obviously upset. And his comment to me specifically was, there's damage in these apartments. Her face is red. If she wants to file a report, we have enough here to go pick him up.
But you've never seen Johnny hit Amber?
That's correct. And I've affirmed it to everybody that I've spoken to. I've been explicit about that.
And you've never seen Johnny hit any woman?
Correct.
Do you recall having a conversation with Rocky and Amber after Mr. Depp and his security personnel left the building, but before Officer Science and Officer Haddon arrived?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
You'll have to forgive me again. My memory of the exact sequence of events that transpired after all this is a little foggy. If memory serves, Amber was damn near catatonic after all this. We had gotten her into PH1 so we could deadbolt the door and keep her safe until he left. A few minutes thereafter, I had gotten a little bit of a rundown from Raquel over what had transpired. Raquel got her to call her lawyer, Samantha Spector, to find out what to do. And if memory serves, Samantha's recommendation was that we immediately put together a contemporaneous, matter-of-fact statement together of what had transpired that night. And that ultimately was up to Amber as to what she wanted.
Hey, shut up. What's going on here? Oh, people talking shit. KK, are you talking shit? Oh, honeybees, why are you talking shit? God dang it. Dang it. All right, I'll take it off the screen then. Fine. I could tell when people are getting pissy. Take them off the screen. So there's nuclear drills going on in Texas. Is there? China's new nuclear submarine may just have been revealed. Great Wall 236 submarine of the Chinese People Liberation Army Navy participates in a naval thing on the 70th anniversary of founding of China's PLA. Experts watching China's rapid shipbuilding endeavors may have caught the first glimpse of the country's new nuclear-powered submarine, with help of satellite images, of course. All source analysis, Colorado-based imagery intelligence company said the superstructure of the as-yet unidentified vessel was visible for several days between the end of April and the early May at the Huludao port in Liaoding, a province in northeast China. Geospatial analysis of what the firm assesses was a profitable nuclear-powered fleet submarine was under construction at the dry docks, according to a May 5 brief by Chris Tomlin, analyst, who used to examine images for commercial satellite company Planet. Submarine measures approximately 336 feet long, 32 feet across. Tomlinson found his report a pair of forward control fins mounted on the vessel's sail are observed. There was little evidence of large hatches along the smooth hull casing, except for two possible escape hatches. At the vessel's stern, there was a cruciform rudder and aft control fin arrangement with a possibly shrouded propulsion system, he said, assessing the boat as possibly a new type of nuclear submarine. Geointelligence analyst from the 26th of April to the 3rd of April 2022. Geointelligence analyst from 26 April to May 3rd, 2022 shows a possible new class of submarine, the Huludao Port, China. There's a picture. Hold on, where the hell is the picture again? There, right in the middle of the screen. Nope, Angel's turned it off. Right there. There's the Huludao. The Huludao. I'm trying to accuse this on here. Yes. Oh. So that's why they weren't dissolving. This lady from Big Lots ripped me off yesterday. I'm still wanting to go back. This report noted that the parts of the submarine were shrouded by covers, new vertical missile launch system, and tubes. So they got vertical fucking missile launches, tubes. A maritime security analyst with the S. Rajatam School of International Studies in Singapore told Reuters it was very hard to be sure whether the images actually showed a new class of planned submarine given the limited data available. However, Coe noted that a great deal of interest in the new type of hunter-killer submarine, like the hunter-killer satellites, the Type 093B predicted by the Defense Department report suggested quieter propulsion system. Pentagon reported PLA capability said China had already the largest navy in the world by pure numbers, fielding an overall battle force of approximately 355 ships, submarines, including approximately more than 145 major surface combatants. The plan has placed a high priority on modernizing its submarine force, but its force structure continues to grow modestly as it works to mature its force, integrate new technologies, expand its shipyards, thanks to our technology. Defense Department said China currently operates 6 nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines. If China ever hits us, they're going to hit us with our own shit. We're going to hold all those senators responsible. 6 nuclear-powered attack submarines, 46 diesel-powered attack submarines. The PLAN will likely maintain between 70 submarines through 2022, replacing orders with one-to-one basis. New attack submarines, modern surface combatants with anti-air capabilities. Oh, shit, that's not good. Anti-air capabilities, 4th-generation naval aircraft entering the force, designed to achieve maritime superiority with the first island chain. They got the launching tubes that are vertical. We don't want China to have the launch tubes that are vertical. Potential third-party intervention in Taiwan conflict. They're bringing down their fucking nuclear shit. Microsoft and its partners want to recommend. Oh, Microsoft? That's Billy Gates. That's Billy Gates along with the narrative there. Hey? Louding. Hayes, I covered that. What else are you sending me? You said, I'm sending you all this stuff, all this news, because you're talking about Johnny Depp. You're talking about Johnny Depp. I want to cry. I want to cry. My name is Hayes. I want to cry. My name is Hayes. Austin, Texas, radiological exercise featuring low-flying aircraft, for God's sakes. Get out of the city! Dirty bomb drills called Cobalt Magnet 22 are happening right now in Texas. Radiological exercises. Radiological exercises. Radiological exercises. Radiological exercises. I said, I covered that, Hayes. Why don't you stop whining like a little girl? Dire warning for the market. Dire warning for the market. I told you it's about puts. I told you it's about puts. I told you about the fucking digital coin known as Bitcoin and all the digital shit. I told you it was going to go down. And then by the end of the year, it's going to go up dramatically. This is when all the people buy right now. You got to buy right now. Buy. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to bottom out right here because I already knew this was coming. I'm waiting for it to go to 11. Let's see what it's at right now. People are like, 11? It's going to go to 11? Bitcoin going to 11,000. Bitcoin, what's the price right now? Something went wrong. Oh, I'm sure it did. What's Bitcoin at right now, BTC? Usually the robot tells me. Bitcoin price right now, robot. BTC, current ticker.
Here is information from the Motley Fool.
It's still at 30,000. It's going to take a little bit more to shake it down a little bit more. We're going to need a little bit more ruckus to bring it down a little bit more. Because I was told it was going to 11. 11. It's going to 11. It's been at that awful 30 forever. People are like, don't go make it go to 11. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not making Bitcoin. Bitcoin takes a little bit more than the stocks, eh? Bitcoin is going to take more than the stocks, eh? So they gave it the old stock run and it just didn't do much. I mean, it shifted a little bit. But, oh, Bitcoin's going, it stayed at 30. It's a good, actually, it's good for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin stabilized, like. But I'm still telling you it's going down. But maybe it's going to stay there, shit. Maybe that was the down. Maybe the down wasn't so bad, shit. Or maybe it's going to 11 still. We haven't entered summer yet. And the stocks are getting hit like you've never seen before. Actually, I have seen it before. It's right before summer. I've seen this before. We got exactly because of Senator Soreship. Looks like a target to me, 1501. Society is becoming more stupid. Remember Munder when he had 31,000 viewers. Johnny is going to get some bad roles now. Johnny is going to get some bad guy roles now. Absolutely. Military is building up in here in Florida. Oh, hold on. You want to hear some shit? We've been having the drills go earlier and earlier. We had the launches. It's some sort of rocket ship, okay? Because they fucking started up and they like turn it over. It's like, and you could hear the like the missile of the fucking. But then it stops. It's like, what? Are they trying to turn over some sort of starship or something? And then they get, you know, brrr, it just missile for a fucking missile, then stop. It's right up here though. She didn't see it. That's when I knew she had bad eyes. I thought it was a quadcopter over the jacuzzi, but it wasn't. It was something in a line. It was something in a line over that last night around 10 o'clock. 10:30. It was 10:30 because the rocket started, so it was like 10:19. So it was like directly above my head, which was like Los Angeles area. And it was a line. Now that I think about it, is that the Starlink satellite? What does the Starlink look like? What's the Starlink look like at night from the ground in Los Angeles?
Check out these pictures.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. No, not Starlander. Starlink. Yeah, what's Starlink look like from Los Angeles? See, this line is huge. This is not what I saw. That's what the Starlink would look like? Is that like a time-lapse photo? Or is that's like... So this is not what I saw because it was not that big. It looked like 3 bright lights, and then but I could tell that there was like lights in between, and it was like that in the sky up there. And then I thought it was like a quadcopter that was lower, and I was like, oh, no, it's not. So maybe we can understand what was over Los Angeles last night in a line in the sky, line of lights, something. Strange lights in the sky from Vegas to Los Angeles last night. This is May 6th. People were looking up and seeing strange string of lights. Oh, shit. Look at right here. Ah, hey, I told you. Okay, we got a video. Listen to this, guys. And there was flashes on the night of the eclipse. Look at this.
Strange lights seen over several states tonight caught a lot of people's attention from Pahrump
No, that's the Starlink.
to Centennial Hills, all the way to Southern California. Social media was on fire as people tried to guess what those are.
Yeah, I got a lot of calls into the newsroom tonight. The explanation is not that mysterious. It was a train of Starlight satellites from SpaceX, a tracking website.
Okay, no, that's not what I was talking about, though. From Vegas to Los Angeles, people were looking up and seeing strange string of lights moving across the sky. Hold on. Because, Albuquerque. It's New Mexico. Real answer is what is less dramatic, Starlink satellites. But. The Starlinks are freaking long. I'm seeing something that is short. Images? See the Starlink? The Starlink is long. This thing was like that up there. Mysterious lights seen in the sky from Los Angeles to Bay Area. String of Starlink satellites. Unsettling sight spotted around 10 p.m. Oh, it was the same time though. 10 p.m. Wednesday night, visible to Eagle Eye Skywatcher. Hold on, let's see what they exactly at 10 p.m. because that's the time I saw them. String of star. Hey, Dad, keep it down, please. String of Starlink satellites spotted across Southern California overnight.
Hello, I'm Kevin.
Shh, Kevin.
Kilometers above the Earth. Fantastic shot.
Fantastic, Charles. So we could take these women off the screen? Okay, well. But I'm going to have Johnny in here. Me and Johnny are still fucking like that. We're best friends. Larry's still in here. Larry, you're still in here. I thought I was an asshole that didn't cover the fucking thing or whatever. Larry, I thought that I was the asshole that didn't cover the thing. There's Johnny. We're just going to have Johnny with us here. So, even though we're not talking about Johnny, we're going to have him on the screen, like, looking down like that. Yeah, Johnny. Why do you have Johnny on the screen? Just to piss you off, Hayes. I'm going to have Johnny right there to piss you off. Oops, need to get the chat up and running here. There you are. Whoop, John, go down. Yep, there it is. Okay.
Shot of the payload separating away with the horizon
Oh,
of planet Earth.
so they said, oh, remember the thing I said? It was a small, but it wasn't. Look it. Come here, just for a second. So this is Starlink satellites in the sky. Starlink satellites in the sky. So look at how long they are. And you would have been able to see these. See, those are long. Like you would be able to see those. But it says at 10 p.m. That's when we saw them. But, or you didn't see it. And it was small. What, did you not, did you see it and just said you didn't see it? Bullshit, you saw it. I know you did. You couldn't, there's no way you could have not have seen it. It wasn't like faint. You did. You were just putting me on? So you're a liar. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're getting into it, Gwendolyn. Okay? I know you want all the news right now. Me. I kind of wanted to relax and watch a Johnny for a little bit, but whatever. Here it goes. Yeah. Okay. You're on the air, Hayes.
No, I just want to explain something to you. Put your training wheels on so you can understand this, okay?
Here it comes.
The two links I sent you. One is Texas simulating being nuked. The other one is China has brand new nuke submarines.
We covered it on the channel. I don't know if you're watching or not, but we covered it.
You see how they tie together? You see how they tie together?
Everything ties together.
No, but how does Johnny Depp tie in?
Because China's missile system is going to be the one that hit us, or supposedly, because when it does happen, people are going to be like, what happened?
Johnny Depp, where does he come into this?
Johnny Depp comes into this because he's going to be the minds of the American people and the Europeans and the Australians.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. Yes.
Yo, the only thing that was worth covering in that whole trial is that she took a shit on his bed. The only thing worth covering.
Hey, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I told you that when it happened.
Hey, all the women are watching this, so you need to pay attention to it. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I need to pay attention to that, bro. I'm out there hoarding food right now.
We already knew about the food crisis before this.
I'm going to send you a picture of what my kitchen looks like right now.
Great. You're hoarding food. You're a hoarder.
Yeah, I'm a hoarder.
Anything else, Hayes?
I'll send you some, if you want, I'll send you some interesting links.
Please do. Please do, because I covered the links that you sent me. Even though you sent me a million, they're the same thing.
Yeah, because you don't send
back. Yeah, because, I see. Always blaming others. I see.
Always blaming others. You're a funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
call when you have no food?
Ghostbusters.
You better.
That's who I'm going to call. They're building missiles in California, not Texas. I knew it. Don't try to fucking sass me, Bonitaville. La da 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 da. I saw the string of satellites or something. It was up there, and I don't know if it was satellites, but it was going slow. And I could tell it was moving, though. It was like this. It was like a little line. But I thought Elon's was long. A long chain of satellites, not the short link of satellites. I thought his was long. His Peter was long. Any more goofs? Any more? Huh? Starlink going up in orbit. Deployment of the Okay. I already told you we were going to be hit. 4 fucking years ago I said we were going to get hit. We're going to get hit. Florida might go underwater. Possible. Why don't you send me some more news? Like, the news isn't here because you aren't giving it to me. You guys are getting lazy. What's happening here? You guys are fucking getting lazy. That's what's happening. All right. Oh, that's the black. The everybody was saying something about that last night. I'm not paying attention to the midterm drama like you guys are. Pennsylvania GOP Senate race. Manestrani wins the governor nod. Hallsburg, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump's preferred candidate in Pennsylvania Senate Republican primary was essentially tied with a more traditional rival, while his pick for governor notched a commanding victory Tuesday as the former president worked to expand his hold on the GOP. Doug Mastriano was already surging in the governor's race when Trump issued an endorsement over the weekend supporting the far-right state senator. But Mehmet Oz, the celebrity heart surgeon endorsed by Trump, was locked with the former hedge fund manager David McCormick in a race that was too early to call Wednesday morning. Pennsylvania law requires recounts of the margin between the gap of the 0.5 percentage or less. A few hundred votes separating Oz and McCormick. Tuesday marked the busiest night of the fucking recent years. Tuesday marked the busiest night of the nascent primary season, with contestants being waged in North Carolina, Kentucky, Oregon, and Idaho. Both parties choosing candidates to enter the fall general election when control of the Congress, governor's mansions, and key elections posts are up for grabs. In the perennial battleground of Pennsylvania, Manestrano's victory was notable for what signaled the direction of the GOP. With the future of abortion rights in question, the U.S. Supreme Court Manestrano, he has said he supports banning the procedure from conception with no exceptions. He has promoted the Trump's lies about non-existent widespread voter fraud, costing him the 2020 election. If Manestrano were to win the fall,
So, we're not getting...
I might turn that right off. I'm going to turn that off, Manestrano. Who's this guy? Tom Cruise attends the Cannes after 30-year absence. He's having fun. His name's Tom Cruise. Why are you covering Tom Cruise and Johnny Depp? He survived the end of the Star era. Top Gun, Russian dissident fires up the festival. DHS preparing for violence following abortion ruling. With Roe and Wade in doubt into some of the fear, tech surveillance of the pregnancies. Pro-life forces split over bills to prosecute those who get the procedure. Ringling circus returning of the lions and tigers and Dumbos are here. The circus. Go to the circus. The circus. They're telling you they're fucking putting on the circus with Amber fucking Heard and Johnny Depp. This is the circus. The circus comes into town. Woman says dog defended her from a mountain lion. The dog protected her. It's not just man's best friend. It's woman's best friend. You don't say that. That's racist. It's not just man's best friend. It's woman's best friend. Woman. Woo man. She has the womb. Woman says dog defended her from a mountain lion. Survey 10. 7 in 10. 7 in 10 young adults would rather have pets than kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Pets than kids. China internet censors try new trick, revealing user locations. This is where they are. Go get them. Putin invasion sees colonel killed every 2 days. Russian who shot civilian pleads guilty to war crime. Moscow touts new generation of blinding laser weapons. Blinding lasers in the sky. Russia has the lasers. Russia has the lasers. What's this? It looks like a nuclear bomb. Is that the lasers? That looks like a nuclear bomb. Rosatron created weapons based on new principles known by the Russian acronym ONFP. Putin's February 24 invasion of Ukraine illustrating the limits of Russia's post-Soviet conventional armed forces. He says special military operation is going to plan and will achieve all Moscow's aims. The United States has ruled out sending its own NATO forces to Ukraine, but Washington and its allies have supplied billions of dollars of weapons to Kiev, such as the drones, howitzer heavy artillery, anti-aircraft Stinger, and anti-tank Javelin missiles. All the people that are like, do they even know what's going on? Putin casts for the Ukraine. They're like, I stand with Ukraine. Putin casts such large arms shipments as part of a broader plan by the United States to destroy Russia and has promised that it will never succeed. Boris Kov's remarks indicate that Russia has made significant progress with laser weapons, a trend of considerable interest to other nuclear powers such as the United States and China. See, when we get hit, people are going to be like, oh, was it China? Was it Russia? Was it Iran? Huh? Using lasers to blind satellites or even burn them up once because it's going to come like possibly from an ocean liner. You know how they have those Club K outfits? Well, the Club K, and then they have the drones underwater. So they have the drones that are nuclear powered that can like go, and then they can go at the bottom of the seafloor, and they can go, and they can go at the bottom of the seafloor, go at the bottom of the seafloor. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look what you've been hiding. Found. So, one of those launches an intercontinental ballistic missile of some sort of nuclear powered something, hits a military installation, possibly West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, and then the drone in the water hits the ship, sinks the ship. Who was it? What happened? Besides benefits of conventional warfare, burning up drones, blinding reconnaissance systems has strategic impact too on satellites used to monitor intercontinental ballistic missiles which carry nuclear weapons. So you hit one of those up. We're blind. Boom. That's when the attack comes. Borisov said he just returned from Serov, a closet town in the Ninsky Novgorod region known as the Arzamas 16 because it was so secret, which is the center of Russia's nuclear weapons research. Arzamas. He said a new generation of laser weapons using a wide range of electromagnetic band would ultimately replace conventional weapons. This is not some sort of exotic idea. This is fucking brass news. What do you have for us, Hayes? Let me see. Are you a big man with big leather boots? U.S. satellite spotted a likely new Chinese missile submarine. I put all the links together. Entertainment, satellite spotted Chinese, possible Chinese. Oh, is this in this night sky? 3-minute read. Satellite spotted a new, likely Chinese missile submarine. Oh, that's not in the sky. Hertz Magazine, Yahoo, commercial satellite. Pictures of what's possibly a new Chinese missile submarine. It has a vertical launch system. It is quieter. And it's the type 093B, an improved version of the 093, the Shang class nuclear powered submarine. It's got anti-air capabilities, and these days that means a lot. Russian submarines have engaged targets on the ground in Ukraine. Photos were taken by the Planet Labs analyst done by the All Source analyst. Image depicts the submarine dry dock at the Huludao ship port in Langdong province. All Source analysts describe submarine as 360 feet long with a cruciform tail fins and control vanes on the sail. One important detail of this new submarine, the tail is apparently obscured from view. All of China's submarines use propellers as propulsors, but many new U.S. and NATO submarines, including the U.S. Navy's Virginia class. Oh, you see, many new U.S. and NATO. NATO's coming in hot. Navy. Oh, Virginia class. Where is the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial taking place? Virginia. I thought so. The Royal Navy's Astute class pump jet propulsors submarine equipped with pump jets can sail more quietly than with the one with propellers, allowing a sub to evade enemy listening devices. Everyone quiet. Beep, beep, beep. Traditional brass propeller. Strongly suggests a sub is not equipped with traditional brass propeller. Sheng class, Chinese recent nuclear-powered attack submarine developed in the mid-1990s. First two subs commissioned. That's the one that could release all that hellfire. Has all those missiles that break out into like 50 different missiles, and then they overwhelm the defenses. So like you have all these like defenses going out, like they might have shot like 10 of them down or 15 of them down, but they overload it with like 50 or 60 missiles. Like U.S. Navy Office Naval Intelligence Sheng class, noisier than Soviet class Victor III class submarines developed in the late 60s. Places them at least 2 generations behind their American counterparts. So they're the boomers of the whole operation. Pump jet propulsor would be substantial grade for the Shangs without investing a new hull. Meanwhile, Defense News spotted an intriguing detail, and the Navy was in the news with the UFO, the new UFOs, and blah, blah, blah. But also that happens right before war. They also have all that comes out before war when they're trying out all the new shit, all the new secret stuff. The lasers are coming from Russia. Imagery of the same submarine vertical launch missile silos embedded in the hull for land attack, anti-ship cruise missiles. Cruise missiles first went to sea. Submarines launched them from torpedo tubes. Most of China's current submarines use this method. More modern submarines, including the Virginia class, migrate cruise missiles to separate vertical launch silos, allowing a submarine to fire its missiles while still keeping torpedo tubes dedicated to torpedoes. I think we're way more complex than China. Even though they want to make it like China is more complex, like we've had this shit since the 60s. Chinese like just getting it now. We had that shit, vertical launch shit. We gave it to you. Earlier Shang submarines with only 6 torpedo tubes were unable to launch more than 6 missiles at once. Expensive, but I told you, China is coming in with the drones. They're going to swarm drone us. We're talking about billions. Okay? We're not talking about just a couple drones here and there. We're talking about fucking billions. So if you were to spend the money that we spend on one of these submarines and instead make a whole bunch of mini drones, we're talking about a lot of drones. The U.S. and Russia have used submarine-launched cruise missiles to strike. So you'd have something at sea. You'd have one of these things, and then also in the air. But the air, it's hard, right? So you have these like Chinese ships coming in, and then they like open up the fucking top, and you just see like bats flying out of a cave, like black smoke. You just see all this shit going into the air from the sea. So they would have eyes up. And they also have like our weapon system inside the military that use like Chinese shit that has that grain of rice technology, that has that chip that laid there in wait. Well, the Chinese can use that to, so the military is like, oh, drop all whatever. Chinese chip implanted in military equipment. Microchips for the military. Yeah, let's trust the Chinese to make microchips for us. The big hack, how China used a tiny chip to infiltrate U.S. companies. Military inserted microchips into Apple and Amazon servers. Chinese military inserted microchips into Apple and Amazon servers. China's military reportedly snuck spy chips into hardware used by the United States military. China snuck chips into CIA, U.S. military commercial servers, leaving them vulnerable. Oh, they snuck them in, did they? Concerns growing over the microchips of China going into our equipment. Pentagon teams reveal COVID-19 detecting chip. Wait a minute. Pentagon team reveals COVID-19 detecting chip that can be implanted in the body. DARPA, U.S. military research lab developed chip that continuously tests people's blood in the new coronavirus. It's in the coronavirus shot. Coagulating the blood. China implanted tiny spy chips in servers used by Amazon and Apple. Think big. Microchip implants that let you pay with your hand. Because the coronavirus, we're going to wireless pay the chip. Wireless pay. It's safe. It's coronavirus safe. It all happens at the same time there. Because of the coronavirus, we are going to safe pay. Safe pay. Just where you touch your chip. We don't have to touch everything. Super soldiers, the myth or reality. They give you a cold and then the new thing gets past the blood-brain barrier and then it's able to get in there. Gives you some sort of virus because they need the virus to get into your body. It needs to go past the blood-brain barrier. Reports of the Chinese chip implants into servers raises alarm on Capitol Hill. Minds at war. China's pursuit of military advantage through cognitive science. Chinese chip spying report. Supply chain remains ultimately broken. Pentagon seeks and destroy mission for counterfeit electronics. Chinese dominate the world of semiconductors. Americans won't receive microchips by the end of 2020. Chip implants opportunity concern with China focus on the frontier tech, quantum computing. Here, that. Key points. China is looking to boost research into what it calls frontier technology as it competes with the United States for supremacy in the latest innovations. The 14th five-year plan China laid out, 7 technology area of focus on research, including artificial intelligence, quantum computing, semiconductors, and space. Friday, China would increase research and development spending by more than 7% a year between 2021 and 2025 in pursuit of major breakthroughs. Guangzhou, China. China is looking to boost research into what it calls frontier technology, including quantum computing and semiconductors, as it competes with the United States for supremacy. 5-year development plan of the 14th of its kind. Beijing said it would make science and technology self-reliant and self-improvement strategy a pillar of the national development. Premier Li Qiang said Friday that China would increase research and development spending by more than 7% a year. Technology, artificial intelligence. The program is learning bad data. It's racist. Machine learning is the development of AI programs. So that's where the Antichrist, the opposite of Christ. Artificial intelligence, that's going to be the Antichrist. Artificial intelligence, key field for Chinese companies, central government. Over the last few years, major companies such as Alibaba and the 4D Thieves and Baidu have been investing in the technology. Baidu is like a Google in China. Bless you. Quantum information. This is a category of technology involving quantum computing. It's a totally different concept from the computers that we use today. It holds the promise of being able to aid in amphibious feats such as the creation of new medicine. Quantum computing can be seen in other areas of competition between the United States and China. Integrated circuits or semiconductors. Semiconductors are a critical area for China and one that is invested in a lot. Bless you. The coronavirus over there. Semiconductors. Problem is complexity of the semiconductor supply chain. Taiwan's TSMC and South Korea's Samsung are the two most advanced chip manufacturers, but they rely on tools from the United States and Europe. I thought so. Washington has put SMIC, China's biggest chip manufacturer, on an export blacklist called the Entity List. SMIC cannot get its hands on American technology, and the United States has reportedly pushed to stop Dutch company ASML from shipping a key tool that could help SMIC catch up to its rivals. Since China doesn't have the companies that can design and make the tools that its chip manufacturers require, it relies on companies from other countries. This is something China wants to change in its 5-year plan. China says it will focus on research and development, integrated circuit design tools, key equipment, and key materials. Chips are incredibly important because they go into many of the devices we use, such as smartphones and other things. Brain science. China plans to research areas such as how to stop diseases of the brain. They want to get inside your brain. Musk company Neuralink. Oh, that's right. He's going to get on our brains too. He's underground. He's in space. He's in Mars. He's fucking in your brain. He's Elon Musk. He's at the trial of the century. Johnny Depp. Fucking Elon Musk is everywhere, guys. What is he, a cutout for the U.S. military or what? Musk is working on implantable brain chips interfacing to connect humans and computers, ladies and gentlemen. Genomics and biotechnology. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, biotechnology has grown in importance. I knew it. Innovative vaccines. I knew it. Research on the biological security. I knew it. Clinical medicine and health. I knew it. Respiratory and metabolic diseases and the cardiovascular and the cancer and all of it. Government says that it will research some cutting-edge treatment technology such as regenerative medicine. This involves medicine that can regrow or repair damaged cells. China says it will be looking at key technology in prevention and treatment of major transmissible diseases. Deep space, deep earth, deep sea, polar research. Elon Musk is everywhere. Space exploration has been a top priority for China. Recently, Beijing said it will focus on research into the origin and evolution of the universe. Exploration of Mars, as well as deep sea and polar research. December, Chinese spacecraft returned to Earth carrying rocks from the moon. It was the first time China has launched a spacecraft from the extraterrestrial body, and the first time it has collected moon samples. Okay, breaking news. Formula shortage. The babies don't have the formula. The babies don't have the formula. Audit finds half of Joe Biden's Twitter followers are fake. Coronavirus. China's red sky in China. Red sky in China. CBB. Red sky in China. Johnny Dang, type of skin that looks at his wife. I knew it, Kiki Levine. I thought you didn't want to watch Johnny, and now you're talking about Johnny. I knew it. Gorilla super glue, human strength. Built human hybrids. Mother was a waitress named Betty Sue. Betty Sue. Since you asked, Johnny Depp was born in Oswego, Kentucky. What's this, CBB? Red sky in China? We know that when you mess with some things that they have all the chemicals in, or it's something in the sky, it turns the sky a different color. Like in Russia, it turned it blue over those mountains when they did that big thing. It had many abnormal. After the blood red sky, blood red river in China.
Take place in China these days.
Spotlight
following
on China.
The sudden
Spotlight on China. Spotlight on China.
Turn of blood red in the sky a few days ago in Zhoushan, Zhejiang province. Now comes the reddening of the...
Let me put a picture of that on screen, please. Screenshot. Now we have blood red rivers. No, not the whole thing, just that. Blood red sky. Now it comes blood red. Oh, you need that for China. And China. Capture. Oh, God, look at how big I am on the screen. Jeez. Okay, hold on. We're going to get the brass. I've been going for a while here, so hold on. Okay, it's almost that time. Oh, it is noon. Damn it. All right. So when we get hit, just know that's the NWO. Okay. Look at, ooh, red. See how she's wearing red? The Met Gala, everybody wears red. Red sky, red shoes, red hats. Huh? Anyone? Never a dull moment nowadays. Native Rain's here. Everyone can stop wondering if Native Rain was going to show up because Native Rain just showed up.
Yang Province, now comes the reddening of the river in Baise, Guangxi Province. According to
the river's red in Guangxi.
Mainland media reports, on May 10th, local residents found that the water of the Le Li River turned blood red
La Li.
Overnight. Some people worry that the blood-covered river water might be poisonous. They suspect that this may be related to the illegal charge of the local starch factory. However, the person in charge of the starch company refused the accusation because the factory had been shut down for 4 years. Local officials confirmed the red body of water in the river. However, they need further investigation to find out the reason. Earlier, authorities attributed the blood-red sky in Zhejiang to the refraction phenomenon of light from ships. However, netizens were not convinced. There are a few more abnormalities in the sky recorded in China recently. Notably, the yin and yang sky appeared over Beijing on May 9th. The blue sky and white clouds were nicely balanced in the sky. White clouds covered half of the sky, and there were no clouds in the other half. Many regions have recently witnessed the sun halo, or thunderbolt snow phenomenon. Another rare climate phenomenon is the castle-shaped clouds. They suddenly took place in the Liaoning Fushun region last December. Half were dark while the other were clear. The Chinese believe...
Okay, so that's the end of that. He has like one more, like 20 seconds of that.
That these visions are ominous signs of misfortune and chaos.
Misfortune and chaos. I cut him short. Those super soldiers are gorilla human hybrids like Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, Human Strength. The bull human hybrids. Please tell me more about Johnny Depp. I knew you wanted to hear about Johnny. I knew you wanted to hear about Johnny. You got to keep your eyes on everything, Hayes. That's the name of the game. You keep your eyes on everything. You understand me? Okay? You have so many eyes on this, you're not going to pay it any attention. That's what an idiot would do. That's what an idiot would do. And we're not idiots, are we, Hayes? Johnny has a new type of skin. Go, Johnny!